Good morning, everyone. It is Feel Good Friday. Welcome to our seniors Feel Good workout. So thank you to my amazing mother-in-law, Nishaben Mehta, for joining me again. This session is open to everyone, all ages. It is seniors. It means that most of the exercises can be done by our elderly, vulnerable loved ones on a chair. I will show some exercises also standing. You do not need any fancy equipment. You just need yourself, positive energy. In the UK, we are officially in lockdown, and it is my mission for us to exercise for sanity, not vanity. So really focusing on boosting our mental health to help us get through this. I hope this 45-minute session you feel part of my Feel Good virtual community. So I hope I can bring you a little bit of a boost in terms of your mental health, your physical health. It's going to be so important that we all keep moving and stay physically active during lockdown safely. Now, for the elderly and the vulnerable, many of you will not be leaving your home. So rewind back to lockdown number 1, where I gave the suggestion of doing some stair snacking. That means going up and down the flight of stairs in your home. Hopefully you have stairs. If you're in an apartment, maybe using the stairwell. Just maybe going up 3 flights of stairs 3 times a day before or after your meals. So you tie it into an existing habit. It is free. You don't even have to get ready. You don't even have to step outside in the cold. And the weather, this lockdown is going to be very different to lockdown number 1. So use some of my free snacks on my Instagram, on my IGTV. All of these workouts are saved across all my platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We have members joining in on Zoom as well this morning. So I really hope you enjoy it, and lots of other senior sessions are saved on my YouTube, so you can subscribe for free at Feel Good with Lavina and try and get another 1 or 2 workouts in until I see you next week at the same time. So my mother-in-law is going to help translate into Gujarati, for those of you that understand Gujarati. She's also going to help inspire and motivate the older generation, because she has stayed so fit with these workouts, and I hope it helps us really well. So we are going to start now. We're going to just take a nice few deep breaths. I'm going to turn on just a little bit of relaxing music just to get us in the zone to begin with. We're going to just do a few shrugs. So at first, I would love you all to try and sit nice and straight. We're trying to prevent this generation of kyphosis, where our spines are getting rounded. We're feeling a lot of neck and back pain. So we want to bring our shoulder blades up towards our ears, stretching back, and then bringing that back and down your back. So your scapula, these shoulder blades, are squeezed together. So let's try just a few of those. You can relax the hands or keep them up here. We're going to bring up our shoulder blades, shoulders towards the ears. Then they're going to go back. So we're opening out the chest muscles here, and then we're squeezing back down. Try and really focus. It's just a very small movement. And I want you to breathe, because breath is so important. By calming our breath, taking lovely deep breaths in and out through this workout, you're going to kick in your parasympathetic nervous system, which is going to make us feel more relaxed and calm. And I know there's so much stress and anxiety at the moment with lockdown and COVID. So let's try and use our breath. So inhale, lifting your shoulder blades up. Exhale, bringing them back. And then inhale, squeezing down, and then hold and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Then you can relax. Let's do that again. Mummy will also help translate for any of those that speak Gujarati that are joining us today.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, ખભા ઊંચા કરો, બારે શ્વાસ લ્યો, ખભા પાછળ લઈ જાઓ, અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, ઊંચા આવી જાઓ, અંદર ને બારે શ્વાસ લ્યો.
Lovely.
Relax.
Excellent. You can practice those in your own time. We're going to do something very similar now. We're going to do some shoulder shrugs, just a great way of stress relieving, even if you're working from home or stuck at your desk. We're going to inhale, lift the shoulder blades up towards the ears, and exhale, let it all go. Really good tension reliever. Breathing in, lift those shoulders towards your ears and exhale. And feel free to exhale. Let it all out. We can start working our arms with this. So if you want, you can lift your arms up. We're going to inhale, bringing those shoulder blades up towards the ears. And then exhale, use your arms to let everything go.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, તમારા ખભા કાન તરફ લઈ જાઓ, બારે શ્વાસ લ્યો, રિલેક્સ.
Lovely. Let's do one more. This should already be making you feel good. Breathing in, lifting up, and exhale, getting rid of any negativity. Well done. So we're going to do a little bit more mobility with our neck now. We're going to bring it into some neck circles. So we're just bringing our chin towards our chest, drawing big circles with our neck. Really feeling any areas of tension loosen up. Inhale, exhale as you go round. You can visualize being somewhere completely different, maybe somewhere that you are missing. Think about all the senses of where you are. Maybe you can hear some beautiful music. Let's go around the other way. What can you smell? What can you hear? What can you taste? This is a little bit of visualization while we just loosen off our neck and shoulders and upper body. One more. Breathing in and exhale, coming back to center. Well done. We're going to use our hands just to rest on our shoulders. And we're now going to bring in some lovely big shoulder circles, getting the mobility in this lovely big ball and socket joints in our shoulders. Breathing in, exhale as you come round. Again, you can keep your eyes shut and transport yourself somewhere else, somewhere beautiful. Good. And then let's go 5 the other way. This is supposed to help open out your heart chakra. So it's such a beautiful, warm feeling this is giving to the heart area. I'm sending lots of love to all of you as well. 2 more. And relax. Well done. As part of my Feel Good workout, I've been missing hugs myself from loved ones. So I know you are missing the power of a hug. So we're going to use our hugs to really open out, almost like we're doing a cat-cow. So we're opening out our arms. We're going to look up, so lifting through our chin, all the way down our neck, our front of our body. Inhale positivity and then exhale. I want you to hug. Imagine hugging someone that you're really missing right now. Squeeze those arms around you, wrap it around your body. Give yourself a hug as well, just for taking part today. Let's do another Feel Good hug. So Mommy will explain.
દાઢી ઊંચી રાખો, તમારા હાથ એકદમ બે પોળા રાખો, અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બારે શ્વાસ કરો. તમે કોઈને ભેટવા માટે આતુર હો એને ભેટો.
Oh, lovely. The power of touch, the power of a hug. So let's start with a little bit of more in our upper body. We're going to interlock our hands. So just our fingertips are nicely interlocked. And we're just going to do some waves. So we're really working through. Just go with the flow, whatever feels good for you. You can start moving your elbows and your arms up and around. Any movement that you enjoy. Maybe start getting your back involved as well. Inhale, exhale. Keep breathing through. Keep smiling. We want you to release some nice feel-good endorphins, those happy hormones today, just to boost all of our moods and relax. Well done. Similarly, we can turn these interlocked hands away from us. You should feel a lovely stretch there. Can you feel that? And you can even round out your back. So I'm trying to open out this thoracic spine area in the middle of my back that carries a lot of tension for most. Lovely, and release. Good. We're now going to start with our legs. So lower body, we're working our lovely calf muscles, which everything can get very tight if we're sitting for too long. That's why I'm really trying to make sure you all get up, get some movement, whether it's some stair snacking, a quick feel-good walk in your garden, or if you're able to go outside, just 5 or 10 minutes, even just being outdoors is going to help. I know it's cold, so wrap up warm, but that being outdoors in fresh air will really boost your mood as well. So double calf raises. We're going to try and lift both heels up this week, and I'm squeezing my calf muscle, which is in the lower part of my leg. Up, up, inhale, and then exhale, replacing the heels down.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, તમારી બે પગની પેઢી ઊંચી કરો, તમારા આંગળા જમીન પર રાખો અને ભારે શ્વાસ લ્યો અને પગની પેઢી નીચી કરો.
Good. Breathing up. Inhale and exhale. Really simple movements, but it's still movements you can do when you're just sitting on the sofa, maybe for too long in the day. You'll think of me and think, I can just add some of the ones that you enjoy in this workout into your daily practice. Inhale, lift up, really squeeze. So we're sending the brain messages all the way, those neurons, down to the muscles we're working, and then back down. Can you feel that, mummy? Lifting up onto your toes, lifting those heels, and relaxing down. Now, some of you may have the bands that I talked about a few weeks ago. Don't worry if you don't. You could even use a scarf or a jundri like mummy's wearing, a shawl, a towel. So if you've got a band, you're going to hold the band fairly close, and we're going to carry on with our calf raises, but we're going to keep the hands quite close here because I want you to just lift up the arm, but feel the tension on the band. So I don't want it to be loose. Have a little bit of resistance, lifting up and down. Now, if we can, we're going to combine these arm raises, so keeping the band tight with our calf raises. So this is where the fun begins, and I try and help tackle things like dementia and Alzheimer's. So it's coordinating two different parts, two different movements together. If you can't do it, just do the arms or the calf raises. So we're going to take a lovely big breath in, lifting those heels, lifting your hands up, and then exhale, coming down. And the reason it's nice to have a band, if you don't have a band, you can do it without, is that I'm actually pulling on this as I come up. So you can go quite close and really keep some tension, some resistance. We're strengthening the muscles in our arms and upper body as we lift this band. Yeah, so shall we go for, let's go for 5 more. Lifting up those heels, squeezing the calves, tightening the arms, and exhale.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, તમારા પગની પેઢી ઊંચી કરો बारे श्वास पगनी पहली नीचे करो.
You should really feel the blood flowing now in the body. I'm pulling that band apart. I can see Mummy is too. Can you feel this? Breathing in, lifting the heels. Exhale, release. Let's do one more. This is great for circulation. So important to warm up correctly. But you can use these movements. Let's do a bonus one. Lift up. Inhale, I'm glad Mummy's smiling. That makes my day. I hope you're all smiling too. And relax. So with this band, if you have it, I'm going to stand up. You don't have to stand up. You can do all the exercises seated like Mummy is as well. So she's going to demonstrate seated, but we're going to do my favorite shoulder flossing, which I do on a daily basis, just like I floss my teeth. I would encourage you to try and find the band if you can on Amazon. Otherwise, just use a towel, a belt, but ideally something with a bit of stretch, maybe a pair of old tights would be amazing as well. So we're going to relax the shoulders, always thinking about keeping our spine straight, our core engaged, so our belly button towards our spine. And we're going to try and loosen up to start with, so it's easy. We're trying to keep our arms straight. Inhale, exhaling all the way round. Now, if you feel tight, just loosen up the band. Inhale, exhale. You can even go with bent arms. You may not be able to go all the way. That's fine. You listen to your body and you do what feels right for you. This is your workout. Just the fact that you're here and exercising is fantastic. Lovely, and exhale. So will you say it's like flossing our teeth? I would love everyone to be shoulder flossing as well as teeth flossing every day. Good.
Under श्वास, बारे श्वास, अंदर श्वास, बारे श्वास, अंदर श्वास, बारे श्वास.
You can make it harder by moving your hands if you have the band. If you don't have the band, you can still do this, mimicking the same movement, up and over, opening out the chest, keeping the arms as long as you can. Inhale and exhale, calming round. Can you feel it? You should feel almost a little bit of a burning sensation, and that's the lactic acid in our muscles. So resistance bands are fantastic because they're a great way of building up strength, especially for our seniors, but I use them on a daily basis as well. We're now going to open out across body, so lengthening from opposite hand to hand, arms nice and straight, and inhale. When you exhale and open out and then return back, you can either rest your arms down as your recovery position, or as a challenge, you can keep them up and straight ahead of you. So we're going to exhale, lengthen out, and inhale, replace. Good. So it's a little bit harder to keep the arms out in front of you at this point. Mummy will rest in between. Exhale, lengthening out. This feels so good. Lovely. Feel Good Friday. So this movement is definitely making me feel good. We're lengthening out again, depending on where your arms are. In terms of your band, you can make it harder by bringing your hands closer so you have more resistance. Really work against the band. Good. Shall we do 3 more? Exhaling. Inhale. You could do a whole workout. I could just with the resistance band.
बारे श्वास,
Lovely.
अंदर श्वास, बारे श्वास, अंदर श्वास,
And the last one.
बारे श्वास, अंदर श्वास.
Well done. Lovely. So I'm going to take a seat as well. We're going to use the band. there goes my lovely laundry bottle. So do have safe plastic objects. That's why if you are later on, we may use those as well. We're going to start though, working our back muscles today, because a lot of us are sitting, and I want you to strengthen the body over lockdown. So a great way is to try and do some bent over rows. Seated, we're going to start with the band, and you can just place it under your feet. You're going to hold it a little bit further up until you perfect the move, and then you can make it more challenging by moving your hands down. We're going to keep our shoulder blades back, but we're coming slightly forward. So I'm just keeping the back straight and keeping my head and neck in line with my spine. So neutral to my spine. I'm coming forward. And then what I'm going to do is try and squeeze these arm muscles towards me. So I'm lengthening and I'm squeezing. Now the elbows stay close to my side. So I want them to try and skim the body so they're not flaring out. I'm trying to keep my elbows close to my body there. And I'm really feeling in my back. Can you feel your back muscles trying to squeeze together so that we're really strengthening our back? If you want, you can try and adjust the hand position. So you can bring it a little bit further down to make it more challenging. But let's go for 10. So exhale and inhale. Good. And keep your wrists nice and straight in line with your arm. And inhale. So I actually have my palms facing towards me. It will be a little bit more helpful. I can see Mummy's just correcting hers as well. So squeezing up, exhale, inhale. Now really think about the back muscles tightening, contracting, and inhale. Neck is just neutral to your spine. Mummy, just explain this movement in Gujarati if you can.
તમે તમારા ખભા સીધા રાખો, તમારી ડોક સીધી રાખો, પણ તમે જરાક બેવડા થાઓ. તમે તમારા
the elbows and wrists. So the resistance band.
રેઝિસ્ટન્સ બેન્ડ તમે આમ ઊંચું કરો ત્યારે તમારા પાછળ રાસામાં બધું ખુલી જશે મણકા. અને તમે બારે શ્વાસ લ્યો, હવે નીચે જાઓ ત્યારે અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો. તમારી કોણી તમારા શરીર તરફ જ રાખો, તમારા કાંડા પર તમારા શરીર તરફ રાખો.
Good. So what Mummy was saying also is like gluing the elbows towards you, keeping the wrists nice and straight, and really working those back muscles and relax. Can you feel that? You'll actually also be able to feel it all the way down your arms. You've done quite a lot of nice upper body. Now, if that was hard enough, stay on the resistance band. Another option for the bent over rows is to actually use some weight. So we can move the bands out of the way for now. We can use some weights, very light weights for beginners. Otherwise, just stick to the resistance band. And then progress, maybe play this back on YouTube and progress each time. So if you are using weights, I mean, I've got these nice laundry bottles here. We've got milk cartons, we've got tins. We're going to try and do the same movement again. So again, I'm keeping my back straight, scapula set, nice movement forward, hinging at the hips, and then I'm squeezing up. Exhale, inhale, squeeze up, exhale, inhale. That's it. Keeping that upper body quite still in that position. So the only thing moving are really these arms, but the elbows drawing back, squeezing those back muscles. Lovely. Using your breath like Mummy is so well. I can hear her. You exhale on the hard part as you lift the weight towards you. Good. Last one. Well done, everyone. And relax. Did you feel that? So this is all strength training, yeah? You could use a band. You could use just your body weight to start. But strength training is so effective at helping build our muscle mass to help prevent things like osteoporosis, sarcopenia, very, very common obviously as we age, and then we don't want that brittle bone. So if by any chance you have a fall, like my mother-in-law did about, I'd say, what, 5 weeks ago?
End of August.
Yes, so she actually fell on her side and thankfully, touch wood, has recovered and very, very quickly. And I do believe it's some of the strength training that we've been doing has helped build up her bone density, so she didn't actually get a fracture. So, I mean, I hope that inspires a lot of you to do some strength training. It also obviously burns fat and builds muscle, so you will look more toned. But right now we're focusing on the health benefits of exercise, and especially strength training is a fantastic antidepressant. I keep saying there's so much research on how it should help make you feel good mentally. So another big strength move is our sit to stand, like a squat, but we're using the chair for assistance. I have my feet quite wide. I just want to make sure your knees never cave in and they always stay out and in line, the same direction as your toes. So mommy will explain that.
તમારા ગોઠણ અને તમારા અંગૂઠા એક લાઈનમાં લેવા જોઈએ. પગ તમે પોળા રાખજો. તમારી ડૂટી હંમેશા બધી કસરતમાં અંદર તમારા ખભા સીધા રાખજો.
Good. So just like a precursor to a squat, you can use the chair to help you try and stand up. And this squat or sit and stand is such an important functional movement for us to try and maintain our independence as we age. If you want, we're going to start with just our simple ones. You can hold on here, you can hold on to any side handles that you have on your chair. You're going to keep the feet wide, take a deep breath in, and then exhale. We're just coming up slightly, but I'm already tensing my muscles, and relax. So coming up, squeeze up, exhale, and relax. So obviously keep your hands if you need that support. If you don't, you can always keep your hands clasped together, and in progression we can also hold a weight here. But just body weight to start. Let's do 3 more to activate. Exhale, so just a slight movement up, but I'm tensing, squeezing all the muscles in my lower body. I'm keeping my belly button towards my spine, core, stomach muscles in tight. 1 more, everyone. Great work. And relax. Can you feel that already? So we're now going to try, if you want, you stay at that level, holding on. If you know you can stand up yourself, we're now going to try and come all the way up. So squeezing up. I'm really squeezing all my thigh muscles, backs of my legs, my glutes, core in tight. Inhale as I come back down safely. You can still hold on, or you can try and bring your hands up towards your chest. Good. And back down. Now, I'm not just standing, I'm actively contracting, squeezing all these muscle groups to help them get strong. Inhale. Good. Can you feel it? 4, squeezing up. We're going to try and go for 10, but you do whatever you can do.
શ્વાસ તમારા બધા આખા શરીરમાં તમારા દબાણ થવું જોઈએ, અસર થવી જોઈએ. બેસવું એટલે અંદર શ્વાસ. ખાલી ઉત્વેશ નથી કરવાનું, પણ તમારા બધા મસલ્સને ઉપચાર કરવાના છે.
Yes, squeezing them tight. She's saying to pull all your muscles in really up and tight. This is exactly what I want. Squeeze and really focus. Send those neurons down to all the lower body and core muscles. Switch them on. Keep them tight. Exhale. I think we've got 1 more. Breathing in. Exhale. Squeeze up. And relaxing down. Well done. So if you want to stay on that level, that's fine. If you do want to add a bit of a weight, you can now hold something very light and safe, even some tins or a water bottle, a plastic water bottle. We're going to hold it here and we're going to do the same thing, but we're just coming up for 5, holding a weight. So you should feel, do you feel warmer? Your heart rate should be high. We're working all of our respiratory system, our heart, our lungs. We are getting strong for lockdown. Inhale, exhale, squeeze up, just holding the weight in front of you. This is adding more than your body weight now. So this is progress, exhale, squeezing up, inhale. And strength training, not to go too technical, is all about progressive overload. So you want to challenge yourself, either by maybe doing 5 reps one session and then after a few days being able to do 7 or 10 reps. You are progressing. Or you could start adding some weight, increasing your weight. Lovely. The last challenge, we're going to do the last 5 with a lovely shoulder press at the top. So now we're making a full body movement. Shoulder presses, which we've done before in my sessions, are great for trying to reach up, put something up on a shelf, keeping the upper body muscles really nice and strong. So if you want, we're going to do 5 last ones. Exhale, bringing that weight up towards the ceiling like a trophy. I do like saying it's an award for all of you. Exhale, squeeze up, lift your trophies. The fact that you're investing in your health. 3 more, good. Well done. Last 2, squeezing up. You rest if you need to. Do what you can. We have one final big squat to press. And relaxing there. Excellent.
તમને કદાચ બધી કસરત એમ લાગશે કે સહેલી છે, પણ એની અસર કેટલી બધી છે એ મને જ ખબર છે. તમને બધાને કદાચ ખબર હશે.
So what you're saying in English?
That exercise looks simple, but they are so effective.
Exactly. Sorry about that. Hopefully that didn't cut out there. So we are still okay, I think, live on YouTube. We are now going to do a little bit of cardio. So we're going to do it safely. We're going to raise your heart rate. You're going to feel a little bit warmer, so have some water ready. And exactly what Mommy said, that it may look easy. She knows how she's progressed. We are all on our own feel-good journey, as I like to call it. And just try and progress each time. She's literally done no workouts with me, although we have been saying for years, it was only the fact that COVID, this is one of the positives out of COVID, has brought us able to train together regularly. And I am so proud of how much you've achieved and how much stronger and happier she looks. So yes, won't get emotional now. Let's do a little bit of cardio. I'm going to take you all swimming in your favorite place in the world. We're going to mimic some breaststroke. So bringing your arms out and round, breathing in, exhaling. Now close your eyes. Imagine you're swimming in a beautiful ocean, in the favorite place that you may have visited in your life or that you want to visit. Forget that we are in lockdown. Forget all your worries. Really open out. Inhale and exhale. Good. You can feel just this movement is nice and it's a lovely openness, almost a stretch. You can make it faster and raise your heart rate by swimming a little bit quicker. So maybe you're in a lovely race like my mom used to do in Mombasa, the ocean there. She had won several times as a coast girl in Mombasa. If you want, we're going to try and see if we can just add in some leg kicks. So you might be swimming now, but kicking out as well. Now, as I lift my foot up, it is like a leg extension. So I'm squeezing my quads, these front of my thigh muscles, and actually lifting and squeezing. Can you feel that, Mummy? She's still swimming. Where are you imagining, Mummy?
Bamburi Beach.
Oh, Bamburi Beach. She's in Mombasa as well. With my mum, I'm sure. I'm going to imagine my last holiday, which was in Bali, swimming in the ocean there. Let's get rid of all of our tension, our worries, with a lovely swim in the sunshine. Let's do 3 more, and 2, and 1. Excellent. So, hopefully you have felt the heart rate increase there. You should feel a little bit warmer. You can practice that. Maybe do 3 rounds of 30 seconds while you're watching TV and go swimming and think of us when you do. We're now going to do Mummy's favourite, which I think she's the best at. She's even quicker than me. We're starting to raise our knee towards our chest. Hip marches. I'm going to do them standing. They're almost like the high knees that I would do in my other workouts. So as I lift my knee up, I'm squeezing my core. Even if you're seated, you're bringing it up. We're adding in some hip work here. So important as we age. We hear about so many hip replacements. So lift the knee up towards your chest. We're going to then add in some punches. Now, I said on the BBC the other night that I've got my seniors punching, doing some boxing, and the presenter was so excited to hear that. It is such a great stress reliever. I love boxing. You guys can do it. It has no age limit. Look at Mummy now. Let's pick up the pace for the last 10 seconds. You can go slow or fast. Punch out any stress, any worries. Keep going. Feel good, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Breathe. Have a little bit of water. Recover. Take some deep breaths. Mummy's getting hot. And this is bringing your heart rate into the cardiovascular, the aerobic training zone. You may even start hitting the anaerobic training zone, where it's a little bit harder to speak. You can even hear on my voice. But you take deep breaths. Your recovery will also improve as your stamina and your fitness improves through exercise. So Mummy looks ready again for another round. And it may... Months ago, she may have felt, really out of breath. So don't feel worried if you feel like that. Just take some deep breaths, recover, and rejoin. We're going to do one last set of those. We're going to maybe hold some tins if you want, some light weights if you want. Otherwise, let's do the same thing again for about 30 seconds. We're going to go. This time, we are going to punch it out. Punch out any worries that we may be having over lockdown. We're going to get through this together. So let's go. 30 seconds of hip knee raises or marches, high knees, punching through. Good, lovely. Really punch it out. Nice, strong arms, punching out your stress. Keep going, keep breathing. Slow down if you need to. We've got 10 more seconds, team. Well done, well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Did you feel that? Do you feel good? I hope you're smiling. That is the main aim, is to get you moving, get us fit, boost our immune systems with the magic of exercise. Use it like medicine, literally. So, last little exercise we're going to do is just a few hip circles. So we are going to just do one round. We're always running out of time on these sessions, but you have lots on YouTube as well. If you want, for those that can't stand, you can just try and do some circles seated, yeah? So you're lengthening your leg, you're still getting some mobility here. So Mummy, do you want to come on this side and we'll both actually that's good, let's stay there so everyone can see you. I'm just going to move that forward. So core engaged, body nice and long. You can do it seated or standing. We're going to balance on one leg, so building up strength on that supporting leg. And we're going out and round with these lovely big hip circles. You can start off small. See how your hip joint feels. You want to try and keep the body nice and still and isolate this movement. Mummy will explain. 2 more big circles on this side and relax. We're going to switch over and Mummy will explain in Gujarati as we do this side.
સીધું જ રાખજો અને તમારો એક પગ ઉપર બધો ભાર આવશે, બીજો પગ તમે ગોળાકારમાં એને move કરજો.
Yeah, imagine you're drawing big circles. Lovely. Deep breaths. Feel your hip getting that lovely range of movement. Moving through. This feels so lovely. Good. We carry a lot of anxiety in our hips. So let's loosen it all off. Get rid of it all. One more. And relax. Woo! Do you feel like you have worked out? I hope you also feel like you've enjoyed yourself. That's the main thing with exercise and physical activity. It's got to be fun. So I hope you've had a lot of fun. We're going to do a last couple of minutes of stretching. This is probably my favorite part. Just to escape for a couple of minutes from everything. Focus on yourself. Give yourself time to breathe, to stay positive. We're going to try and bring your knee up towards your chest. You can come a little bit further up into, a little bit forward on the chair if you need to. So bringing that knee up towards your chest, hugging it in, giving your knee a hug towards you. Breathing in, back nice and straight. And relaxing the foot. Well done. We're going again on the other side. Lifting up, lifting up. Can you feel this? Good. Are you recovering? So focus on your breath. Bring the heart rate down. Nice deep breaths. We're going to do a nice angel. So we're lifting our arms up and then I'm bringing my elbows back. I'm lifting even through my chin and I'm creating this lovely arch in my back and like some angel wings, beautiful stretch for your spine, through the neck down to your belly button, I can feel that. Breathe in here, we're holding, static stretching to help prevent injury, lengthen the muscles out, prevent that soreness. I hope you don't feel and remember me in a painful way over the next few days and relax. Well done. We're going to do our final stretch with our leg extended out in front of us, lifting up. Inhale, bring that leg nice and straight and then bring your hands wherever they land, whether it's your ankle, your shin, or higher up. Just relax the upper body, breathe into it. Can you feel a lovely stretch all the way down the backs of those legs and rolling up the spine. Mommy will talk us through the other side.
अंदर श्वास लियो, थोड़ा हाथ ऊंचा करो, और पग नीचे सीधो રાખો, અને લઈ જાઓ નીચે, તમારા હાથ જ્યાં સુધી અડે ત્યાં સુધી અડાડો, અને ઊંડા શ્વાસ લ્યો.
And rolling up. Well done, everyone. We're going to do our signature feel-good finish. I really hope you feel good physically, mentally and emotionally. Let's take a nice big positive inhale. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety all away.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Thank you. Last big positive inhale, filling the heart and lungs with positivity. Hands be at the top, then down to your amazing heart center. Pranam, namaste, Jai Jinendra. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session. It's saved on my YouTube channel at Feel Good with Lavina, with lots of other workouts to keep you fighting fit physically and mentally through lockdown. I really hope you all stay safe and keep well, everyone. Lovely to see you.
Satama Recho. Pranam.